don't do transactions with women that they love. When a man needs money, he goes to the bank, he goes to his brother, his father, or his friends. The last thing he wants is to ask a woman that he cares about for money. If a man is asking you for money or asking you to Venmo or Monzo him back some money after a date, he does not love you. He's using you. Wake up.
I don't know why, but nothing grosses me out more than when a man asks me for something that costs money. When a man asks me to spend money on him. It is the most feminine thing. It is so unattractive. And you can call me sexist, call me whatever you want, but I just feel like it is so not masculine for a man to ask a woman to spend her money. Call me what you want, call me a gold digger, call me a princess, I don't care. I just personally think it is such a turnoff, and it just screams feminine energy. If I wanted feminine energy, I would be a lesbian and just date a girl. And I don't know what it is, but it's becoming so trendy now. These men want princess treatment. They really do. They're like, oh, you're gonna take me shopping? I want a pedicure. I want a massage. I want a facial. Like, these men are straight up acting like women.
What's up, y'all? It's your realist relationship trauma coach, and I'm gonna tell you the truth whether you like it or not. A man that constantly asks you for money is using you, and he will kill you. He's not struggling. He has a plan. He's testing you to see how far you will go, how much you would sacrifice. He's trying to see just how loyal you are. He doesn't care if it's killing your peace, your bank account, and even your identity. So when the money runs out, you're going to definitely see the real person. He's going to leave you hanging. He's going to watch you struggle so hard financially, and he's going to sleep good at night. He's going to gaslight you into believing that you guys are helping each other. But he's reaping all the benefits and don't have none of the stress. It was never about love. It was all about the money. Let me help you. Click the link in my bio.
Well, I covered the topic of men asking women for money, and would I actually ask a woman for money personally? So this is one of those questions where it doesn't matter how I answer it. Some people are going to agree, some people are going to disagree. But for me personally, no, I would not ask a woman for money. But then again, I have enough drive and willpower to be successful. My definition of successful to where I'm in a position I don't have to ask people for money. Success looks different to everybody though, right? But the problem that you have now is not a matter of whether they have the drive or not. We know that guys that ask for handouts do not have the drive to be decent human beings, right? We know that they want easy street, not only in relationships, but also in monetary gain. We know that if they can get it without earning it, it's 10 times more enjoyable because they don't have to respect what they gain. Right? You respect things that you earn. You respect things that you work hard for. Also in relationships, you respect the relationship that you had to earn. It's not a handout. Women are not giving handouts when it comes to relationships. Men know that. So what do? Well, they gravitate to the next best thing, right? Some women, the reality is, are way too gullible, and they believe the lies that these guys entwine in their lives, and they just give them money. Hey baby, I'll come see you if you send me 100. You know, I got to drive like 4 hours to see you. Okay, send 100. The guy doesn't show up. You know, I mean, this happens every single day, probably every 10 minutes, multiple times throughout the year. And these guys are catching on to the fact that you have an entire population out there that believe these lies. Just like you have an entire population that believe the lies that men say when they're going to put effort and energy into a relationship. It just goes back to the more stern and the more steadfast women are in not giving men basically what I call free relationships, they have to migrate to something else. Well, what do people benefit from the most outside of having someone who deals with their narcissistic bullshit? Oh, well, having someone who gives them free money, of course. So women have got to wake up, right? I mean, I blame the women, because you're always going to have men out there who prey. You're always going to have men wanting easy street. But you've got to have some boundaries for yourself. You have to implement some rules for yourself and not engage with these guys who are wanting nothing from you but a free ticket. That's all it is. They're not going to give you a relationship. He's not coming to see you. He's not going to fly you out to see him. He's not going to take care of your kids. He's not going to pay off your mortgage. He's not going to do any of that stuff. He is going to take advantage of you until you say no and you get smart. And then he's going to move on to someone else. And he's going to keep trying until he finds somebody else. Even if it's give him $1, give him $100, give him a car, it doesn't matter. He's just in it for whatever he can get because his morals and his values align with basically being a piece of shit.
Ladies, let's keep it a stack. If you talking to a guy, dating a guy, and he start asking you for money to pay for shit, like, bro, cut that bum off, bro. Cut that bum off. Like, it's just a sad world. Like, I couldn't even believe this shit really be happening until women showed me. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you hitting on shorties asking them for bread? Like, bro, listen, you start involving yourself with a guy who's asking you for money, bro. Number one, he's probably going to beat you for the bread, right? He's not going to pay you back. And then number two, he's going to be the one depending on you to take care of him. And then that's the same guys that when you have a kid with him, he don't pay no fucking child support because he don't got a job. And now you stuck taking care of a kid by yourself. Like, why do women date guys like that, bro? Like, what the fuck is good with y'all, bro? Like, y'all gotta do better, bro. I don't want to hear no complaining in my comments, bro. I don't want to hear no fucking complaining, bro.
A man that is into you would never be comfortable asking you for money. Let me cook for a second. A man that is into you, a man that loves you, a man that is serious about you. It doesn't matter how hard life gets. You are literally the last resort. Like, it bothers him. It keeps him up at night. He can't sleep. He can't eat with the thought of having to ask you for money. That's how I know that these men don't like you. That's how I know that these men aren't into you. That's how I know that these men aren't men at all, because they are literally okay with you paying all of the bills. They are okay with watching you struggle. They are okay with going out for dinner and knowing that, oh, bae got it. It's not that they're turning into women, because you got grown-ass women that aren't bums. These dudes are leeches. These dudes are predators. These dudes are the scum of the earth. Well, let me explain something to you. When I met my wife, she had more money than me. And it didn't bother me that she had more money than me. What bothered me is that I couldn't do the things for her that she could do for herself. So I put in a lot of work until I was not only able to retire her from working, but I was able to do everything that she was able to do for herself and 10 times over. My wife tried countless amount of times to give me money. I wouldn't accept it. I love you. I would never take money for you. I'll go find a...
You don't need a man who cannot make your life better. All right, ladies. If he can't make your life, not just your sex life, but your life, if he can't make it better, there's no need to be with him. Period. What's the use? Those of you who have already started giving a man money, now you're going to get some pushback when you say no. You got to realize that. You're going to get some pushback because he's used to feeding off of you. And now all of a sudden you're going to cut the meal off. Because when you have a parasite on you, and that's what these men are, parasites. When they stick themselves to you, they don't want to let go. And they'll stick to you as long as they can until, there's nothing else for them to suck off of you. And then they'll fall off and go find another host. Many of you end up with your heart broken because this guy doesn't care anything about you. This is the way that he survives, by living off women.
Men don't do transactions with women that they love. When a man needs money, he goes to the bank, he goes to his brother, his father, or his friends. The last thing he wants is to ask a woman that he cares about for money. If a man is asking you for money or asking you to Venmo or Monzo him back some money after a date, he does not love you. He's using you. Wake up.
I'll tell you something right now. Either ask you for money, cut him off. Like, cut him off. Don't even think about, oh, he's down. Oh my God, poor. No, cut him off. Not girl now. Do it now. Block, delete, please. Did you do it?
Number one way to get blocked. Stop asking me for fucking money. Please stop. Didn't your mama always tell you don't ask no woman with a child, especially a single woman with a child, for money? Then it be the niggas that got all this money, steady need $200. y'all gotta please stop. Like, please stop asking females for money. Y'all gonna fuck it up for the females who actually like to trick.
Thing is, I don't like men who ask for money, not because I'm mad about giving up money. To me, I go, where's your responsibility at for yourself? And that's what I don't like about it. Where is your responsibility? Because I'm not being responsible for the both of us because you don't want to be responsible for you.
Mine isn't necessarily asking me for money. You have to have something going for yourself. Like, I'm not saying you got to be the most successful person on the planet, but want to do something with yourself.
Besides exist.
Yeah, besides exist.
A man should never ask his woman to contribute financially in their relationship. Men who ask women for money are insecure in their masculinity. As soon as a man asks a woman to contribute, to split bills, to contribute to rent, to go 50-50, because they're partners, because they're a team, and it's only fair, this man will grow resentful of his woman. Why? Because he pushed her into his masculine energy. At the end of the day, when he comes home, she's not the feminine, beautiful, playful, charming, seductive, feminine energy woman that she once was, because the woman is pulling her weight and paying. She will become more demanding. She owns half of the place. She is splitting the bills. She is just as much of a partner pulling her weight as the man. So therefore, both are equals. Men and women are both equals. They share the same energy. He will have to ask her for things. He will have to check in with her when it comes to certain things around the household, furniture, bills, things they want to pay for around the house, things they want to do for groceries. Everything is now run by the woman, because naturally women are very much focused on the household and family and everything already as it is. Now, if the woman is also paying and contributing for the household, for all the bills, for the rent and everything, she becomes naturally even more demanding and more in control. So all of a sudden what happens is the man will resent the woman, even though he was thinking he was being smart, saving money because she's a partner, he actually will grow resentful of her, because the woman now is in her masculine energy. She's running the entire household. She's stepping into her leadership role, into control and into charge, which results in the man feeling smaller, more insecure, very controlled and emasculated. In other words, he will be running off to the pub with the boys every evening. He will sit on his couch playing PlayStation, crunching on his chips. He's rather on his phone watching TikToks than spending time with her. He doesn't take her out for dinner dates anymore, because this man is drained, because he lost his beautiful feminine woman. He created a equal team partner that he pushed into her masculine energy. So it's no one's fault but his. So, men, if you're watching this, stop asking women to split the bill, because you pay a much higher price than just paying the actual bill. Ladies, if you're watching this, first of all, a man should never ask you to go 50-50, okay? Because clearly he's insecure and clearly he wants to save money or is not really doing well for himself, so you are becoming his doormat and placeholder to keep building him. So one day he can go to his dream girl that he would never even ask for a single penny for. But secondly, also, if you're in a position where your man is asking you for money, you need to pull away and you need to set boundaries and say you cannot contribute, because your existence, what you're doing around the household, looking after the children, your feminine energy, everything you are as a woman that you contribute to the household, okay, your energy, your femininity, you looking after the children, you looking after yourself, you being a man's biggest attribute and investment, almost like a trophy, okay, that is so much more valuable and so much more worthy of you contributing financially to the household. Thank you for watching.